What's going on, everybody? It's BB here with BB Electra Tarot. I want to just do a quick update for the collective. Thank you for coming by and checking out the message. Each subscriber, each person who likes, comments, and or shares or does anything, it helps me more than you'll ever know, and I really appreciate that so much. My motive in life is to get, each message that God gives me every day out to the world so that it helps whoever needs to hear it. So whether you find this today or tomorrow or 5 years from now, if you come across this reading, my intention is that it is going to have a message for you that is helpful for your highest good. Okay, I'm going to say a quick prayer, and then I'll read. I actually pulled oracle cards already from my spiritual AF deck. So after I say a quick prayer, I'm going to read those to you, and I'm going to shuffle my tarot deck, and we're going to get into it. Okay, I love you guys. I hope your Saturday is going great so far, or whatever day it is when you find this. It says, this could be the day that you stop doing that self-destructive thing that you do. Was the first card. Oh, I said I was going to pray first. So let me pray and we'll stop there. God, Jesus, angels, Holy Spirit, ancestors, higher beings of love and light, please show me what I need to know and need to see for the highest good of this collective. Please help me deliver messages that are only your intention for what they need to hear, for their highest good and their best path forward. Please give me good advice and clear and concise signals of what I need to speak to them about today, Lord. I thank you so much in advance for all of the things you do for me and my viewers. I thank you for just protecting our energy, not just myself, but the viewers in this that are coming to this reading, protecting our energy and keeping all evil eye far, far away. Thank you so much for everything you do for us every day and for protecting us and our family. We love you and we thank you, and we are stand in awe of your majesty. Again, I am humbled to be someone who is allowed to be forgiven by you, to be loved by you, and to have your grace. Thank you so much. I'm sorry about my dogs. They saw another dog walking across the street with his owner, so they're a little bit predictive. And it says, the first card says, this could be the day, excuse me, that you stop doing that self-destructive thing that you do. What's the first thing that you think of when you read that self-destructive thing that you do? There it is. Now imagine, what would it be like to stop doing that thing? Like right now. Think of who you could ask for help. Because if you could have stopped on your own, you probably would have. Now call that person and ask for help. You could even make up a safe word like bananas. And if you're a texter, I guess you could text them. But if you're trying to ask for my help, you're better off calling. Dan, Goose, it's okay. So, if you're going to ask me for advice, best thing to do is call me. Don't text me. But yeah, you can text somebody, call somebody. Just ask for help, okay? Don't be afraid to ask for help. The next card I got was drink water and mind your own effing business. And it says, "Nuff said" on the back, because that's pretty self-explanatory, right? And the last one I got was, the world doesn't owe you anything. And it says, acting like the world owes you something keeps you in a mentality of scarcity. Here's the hard truth. The universe never borrowed anything from you. All the gifts that she's given you so far have been gifts. If you treated everything in your life like that, then you'll be a lot happier. Unless you're a D word, like a jerk. Then you'll just be grumpy. It's your choice, boo-boo. Okay, so let's just see what the tarot has to say for today. I'm going to use this deck that I got. It was made in 1988, or released when the year I was born. Let's just see what comes out. Just tap this deck in energy, our reading, and send, please. Oh yeah, I want to also pray that God will send Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Sandoval, and Metatron to assist me during this reading and to protect not just my energy but yours as we watch this. I'm going to shuffle until I feel the need to stop, please. Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. One more. Alright. Please for showing me 3 cards, needing them to jump after I cut. Well, what are we talking about today? King of Cups. And the Nine of Wands reversed. So dropping some burdens, not feeling burdened anymore about what you're giving your cup to, which is love, emotions. 3 cards, thank you. Oh well, we're taking all of them. Okay. Dropping burdens is definitely a thing. 9 of Wands reversed on bottom. And we've got the Tower. The Queen of Pentacles. The 5 of Cups. The High Priestess. The 4 of Cups. And the Sun. Give me just a minute, guys. I wanted 3, but we got 6. So, yeah. The Tower, sudden changes, okay? The Queen of Coins, she's in the energy of receiving good things, receiving abundance. This could be the day that you stop doing that destructive thing you do, okay? Like, no more towers. This could be the day you start receiving the 5 of Cups. Like, you stopped looking at what went wrong and started looking at what went right, okay? You're following your intuition with the High Priestess, and the 4 of Cups can be, hold on, let me look at the 4 of Cups in the Sun. Like, you're losing that bitterness. You're following your instinct to drop the bitter, like, sorry me, oh pitiful me, woe is me, like, mentality, and you're looking at what makes you happy and you're being grateful for what makes you happy, okay? So that's a good way to, shift your perspective. A lot of times it's easy to get caught up in our emotions, but you're coming into like a groundedness. Like, all of the cards I have that are seriously like major arcana, like, or court cards, they're really good. The only minor arcana are, the 5 of Cups, which is like feeling sorry for yourself, or looking at what went wrong instead of what went right, and also just like being bitter about what went wrong. So that's the only. So you're overcoming that because you have a lot of good cards here, and you're coming into being grateful for the things that have turned out right for you, that have made you happy, and because you're seeing things that way, God's blessing you. God loves when people are grateful and humble and giving, and there's nothing better than that for him, to see his children out there shining their light in the world, emanating his love through their actions by being humble, grateful, and sharing their light with the world. Like, you can't go wrong. So let's just clarify though, and I feel like I'm gonna probably pull from the Starseed Oracle deck today, because, and I've got on the, before I even start shuffling, I've got the Hermit on bottom, which is you're reflecting on what? Your strength, what the God-given strength that you have. Okay. But we're going to pull from the Starseed Oracle next, and then I have another Oracle deck I'll probably pull from. Holy Spirit, please clarify with these cards. Tap this energy in. Please to this deck. Thank you in advance. Clearing process messages. Got that Nine of Wands again on bottom. There's some kind of burden you're dropping. There's something that was stressing you out or that freaked you out that you're no longer going to be having to deal with anymore. Like, whether it's a mindset or a person or a place you're in or job, something that stressed you out isn't going to be stressing you out any longer. Okay? Yeah, the Hierophant and Hermit, you're reflecting on God-given intuition that you have. Please give me one card for each card, Holy Spirit. Thank you. You're also manifesting something. You don't see it coming in, though. But the work that you put in, Nine of Pentacles on top. Or no, not Nine of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Seven, rather. Seven of Pentacles on top. You don't see that the hard work that you put in is going to be paying off soon, okay? Why the Tower? Thank you. The Tower is you're going towards a new direction, whether it's something that you are being more King of Cups on top, Nine or Seven of Pentacles. I keep saying nine, but Seven Pentacles on bottom now. Things that you've worked on being more stable with emotionally. The Tower's over. You're moving out of the Tower. Now you got the whole world in your hands, okay? Because we've got the Queen of Pentacles coming in next. Why the Queen of Pentacles? What is this? You need to jump. Thank you. You need to jump. Okay. It came out like reverse. What you're receiving is you're no longer willing to fight for things that are petty. Like, I'm sorry. There's a random dog walking down the road, too. My ferocious little Dachshund and y'all, it's okay. Let him be. Let him be. Let it. Yesterday I saw something on a hat. There was two hats in the front of a truck, and it said "Let them" on the hats. When I was leaving the store, I thought that was cool. I actually commented on it in somebody's video that I had been watching, which was Susan Tara. And when I got to where I was going, I turned right before where I was going to my grandma's cemetery, and I saw the same truck with the "Let them," and this is across town. I didn't even know that they passed right by me, and they turned, and they stopped, and where they had stopped was right where I was needing to turn to go see my grandma. So I took something significant from that message, "Let them." There's something about letting them, okay? But yeah, you're in a receptive energy, and you're no longer fighting for things. You're kind of just letting things come to you. Why the Five of Cups, Holy Spirit? No, aw. So before you might have been looking at like what went wrong, but now you're focused on forming that solid home, that solid foundation, that happiness, that love, that peace, where you have a not just hey, sorry. Dan and Goose, go lay down. That's enough. Thank you. You're more focused on your stability, your happy home, and like 1111 might be significant. You might see that today. But you're more focused on where you're going, not where you're coming from. And the wheel is turning in your favor. I've got the Wheel of Fortune on top, Three of Wands on bottom. Why the High Priestess, Holy Spirit? Queen of Wands. You're following your intuition to stand in your confident energy. Yes, I love this. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be coming towards the sun, towards being just. And now I'm hearing that song. Cause you're my sunflower, cause you're stuck in fire. You know what song I'm talking about. Oh, here we go with the Seven of Pentacles, which came out in the pre-shuffle like a lot. And was there when I was shuffling. The Seven of Wands clarifies the Four of Cups, which is you're not looking at the 3 cups spilt over anymore. You're looking at the cup that God's handing you because you put in the work. You put in the time. You're not focused on, you know, being bitter or looking at the downside of things. You're focused on what you put your energy into and what you put your time, what you invest into. You're seeing the growth of it. Like that's a big deal. You know, they talk about singing to your plants. They say that if when you're watering your plants, if you sing to them, they'll grow more prosperously. They'll be bigger. They'll be healthier. And I believe that not only because I've seen it firsthand, because I've stayed at the there's a Venetian in Las Vegas, and there was a gardener who sang opera. And I tell you what, that beautiful garden, it couldn't have been more beautiful. And the fact that he would go out there and sing, I would wake up every morning early just to go out and listen to him. And let me tell you, that garden is beautiful where I stayed. I had a balcony room, and he would go around singing opera. And it was like, I'm talking like he should be famous, that guy. But anyway, I'm just saying, do things with a happy heart. What you put your time and invest your time into, do it with a happy heart. Don't begrudge it. Okay? God's giving you this opportunity to be a helper. Okay? Why the sun? Thank you. Okay. And this came out upright, but like kind of flipped around at the same time. But I'm hearing to take it upright because when you get the Hierophant with the sun, like that's a clear message no matter what. It's like whether you trust God or not, whether you put it upright or whether you're trusting him or not, he's gonna bring you the the things that you're supposed to do that's gonna make you happy. You should trust God, yes. Especially when you trust him, it comes in faster, right? When you put your faith and trust in God. But let me tell you something. There's nothing that can stand between the will of God. There's nothing that could come in between that. Nothing. When he has a will, it's going to happen. And I feel like the will for your life is to shine your light in the world and to go, let it, like, don't be scared. Let things be new and exciting. But Ace of Wands on bottom, that can be a whole other thing. But what I'm seeing is that you're cutting out a lot of the stuff with the Queen of Swords on top that has not led you to, you're cutting out the stuff that kept you out of God's goodwill. He told me to turn around though, put it upright. Let go of control, okay? Mind your business. Stop doing the destructive thing that you're doing. God doesn't owe you anything. He doesn't owe you anything. But guess what? He's going to show up for you. I promise you that. He never not show up for you. And so if you put your trust in him, you're just letting things happen where they're supposed to happen a whole lot sooner, okay? I'm going to tap this deck in and get 3 cards, please. Please forget. Dan, and Goose, that's enough. I'm doing a reading, and y'all are being very rude. Okay? Enough! Go! There's a squirrel. Oh my goodness. Yappy dogs today. Dan, Goose, enough. Thank you. Yeah, you have a legacy to leave, and it's a God-given legacy. Yeah. 3 cards, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Oh. I wish they would stop barking. I'm so sorry, guys. That came out in the reverse. This came out upright. And what's this one? There's something about family and blending and not being indecisive anymore. Maybe you have been the type of person to drop everything that you loved because your family needed you to be there for them. But what I'm getting is that somehow, some way, um, you're no longer gonna have to lend that so much. You're not gonna be in your head because like something's opening up for you. Maybe it's more free time to do the things you love to do that bring you joy. Um, you're gonna be able to spend time with your family. You're gonna be able to do the things you need to do, and you're gonna be able to enjoy it. It's not gonna be such a hard balancing act anymore. It's gonna be an easier, more graceful process. Okay. Um, I think in the past, like you having to divide up your time and your time, like maybe with your kids or something. Because I got motherhood on top and I've got heartbreak on bottom, which is like you were trying to do everything, but your kids came first as they should. And you felt a little bit divided because you also had a calling, maybe. And you don't have to be a mom, it could be a dad, it could be that you're just, you could have pets, I don't know. But something that you're doing to take care of others was coming in between you and your life purpose. And now you have all this free access to like accomplish everything you ever were meant to do, and you get the joy of watching not only your kids thrive or your investments thrive or whatever it is that you're nurturing, but you also get the joy of putting your input into the world in a beautiful way, and you're going to be able to balance that all, and you're finally having your safe landing. So, and that's a beautiful thing. So whatever that means for you, I hope that you found, some answers there. God's with you, he loves you. I pray that he blesses you abundantly and that you're safe and protected and happy. That's what I want for you and for myself and my family. But I hope this message finds you well. Hope that you have a great day. I'll see you next time. I keep saying I'm going to do individual signs, but ain't nobody got time for that with two children running around this house, running amok, making messes. So for now, I'm just going to stick with the collectives. And if I get time to do those individual signs, I'll do them. But if you found this message, then you're meant to be here. And I hope you got something good out of it. I love you guys. Make good choices, return with honor. And if you can't be good at it. Peace.